Hey guys, we are headed to our first ever. We are headed to our. Let me speak. We're headed to our first pressure washing job right now. We're buying some. What is this stuff called again? It's basically bleach. We're buying that, and we already have a pressure washer that Ryan got the other day.
3,500 psi, 2.5 gallon.
Yep, whatever he said. And we're headed to his parents' house. We're going to be doing that for free today, and then just to get our names out there and stuff. So we'll see you over there. That's my brother. So this is our little setup we got going. We got the pressure washer all the way in the trunk back here. We got all of the different stuff, hose, little stuff to spray chemicals. God, packed into this tiny ass Golf GTI that we got.
But we're going to pick up a car.
Yes, which is my grandpa's. We're going to be borrowing it. Apparently the title is still in my name from whenever I was borrowing it previously.
Right here, way quicker. Hopefully you guys can pick up the burples on camera.
Oh, they can pick them up. We are here at the job site. This is Ryan's parents' house. It's our first job. We got pressure washer right over there. That was about 500 bucks. How much was the hose?
Like 100 bucks.
100 bucks for the hose, 6 bucks for 2 gallons of this. How much was this little chemical sprayer? 20 bucks. So Ryan's about 700 all in on this, I think, or maybe 1,000. But this is what the driveway, little back part of it looks like right now. About to get started. We just cleared off all this stuff and put it off to the side. Ryan's hooking up the hose as of right now. And then we already put gas into this. Apparently it already comes with oil. Apparently this little engine that they have on this is a Honda motor, which is pretty cool. But I will give you guys an update here shortly. Got the hose hooked over there. Pouring the bleach into the sprayer. And this is a little surface cleaner you got as well. I don't know if I showed you guys that earlier.
Alright, now bring that.
Finally got it running. Took us till 2:51. Not good. We've been here since 12. We were trying to start it this entire time without oil. But now we're setting up the camera. To film it so you guys can get a couple different POVs of what we're doing. It's already looking pretty good. I'm gonna move all this stuff out of the way so Ryan can spray it all off. We can literally, it took, I'm about to move it. But it took us an hour and a half to realize that this thing did not have oil in it. So we just put oil. I'm glad that Ryan had oil, otherwise we had to run to a gas station. But dumb mistake, but that's why we're doing it for free on his dad's back porch right now. But I'll give you guys an update after we get done. Ryan is hooking up the, what is this, the surface cleaner? Testing this out. Yep. Make sure to turn the nozzle back on. We finally got it working again, but it was just oil that we needed to put in there. So that's unfortunate. We sat there for like an hour and a half starting it up. You gonna start it up? All right. Let me know when you're ready. Oh yeah. Just for comparison, that's how good the surface cleaner works. Oh yeah. That shit's nuts. Alright, I'll give you guys an update soon. Alrighty, y'all. We are fully done. Take that hose off. Take that hose off just so you can get a full view. So, I called my grandpa this morning. He told us that he's going to let us borrow his 1995 Ford Explorer, which you can tow with that. And we can also put all that stuff into the truck versus having it in my GTI. We have the pressure washer over there. We got surface cleaner, hose, and then the chemical sprayer. And we're completely done with this little section. We normally, according to Ryan, we would have charged $300. How much would you have charged for this? Probably, I would say probably $350, $400.
Yeah, probably. Just because of how dirty it was before.
There was so much mud, but we got it fully cleaned off, and we are about to go head over to my grandpa's house to go get the truck so we can go ahead and load everything into the truck, and we'll see you guys whenever we get there. It's filming now. 4K resolution.
Oh, wow. Did you hear that? He's got these dew anchors on his head.
These glasses, I bought them today. They record. And then if in the sunlight they're clear, but the sunlight hits it and they go dark. So they're actual sunglasses. Alrighty, y'all. We have the 1995 Ford Explorer. I actually used to drive this car whenever I was younger, but we got this thing secured. I got Ryan right in front of me, and we are headed back to Forsyth, Georgia to go eat with one of our buddies. Had a successful first day on the business. We are we're fully subjected into this thing at this point. We are so we went to his parents. We got there at around 2 o'clock ish after church, and then we stayed there till about 4:30 ish pressure washing. So it took about an hour and a half, and we obviously did that job for free because it's his parents. But that was first job, so we got our first Google review on the Google website. Oh yeah, the window on this thing doesn't work that well. That's not very good. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, we are currently pulling back up to Ryan's parents' house. We got the window fixed. I got it fully rolled up and everything. It is fully functional. I had to tear the inner circuit out for this and put the switch back in, and then it ended up working. Got it rolled up, so that's all good. But we are about to pull my grandpa's truck down here next to where we did the job, and then we're gonna get everything loaded all up and everything, and then we will be headed back to Zaxby's to go get something to eat, because all we've eaten is pizza that Ryan's parents made or got from, I believe it was Papa John's or something along those lines. But we're about to load everything up into the truck, and then after we get done doing that, we will be fully headed out. I sat Ryan down. He was laying in his bed. We just got home, take a shower and everything.
Third take, his phone's died twice.
Yep. So we're kind of annoyed at this point, but it's okay. So basically going over a little bit what we could have done better today, and how much we're fully invested into the pressure washing / housekeeping type business so far.
Yep. So I would say biggest two takeaways are, we spent a lot of time trying to start the actual pressure washer today. I will say definitely test that out before you go and do your first job. We thought there was oil inside the pressure washer. Come to find out there's not. So that took about 30 minutes to an hour of us trying to figure out why it wasn't working. Second thing is figuring out a little bit more, doing more research on the chemical mixtures and what percentage of this and what percentage of that. And all that. You need to do some research on that. But otherwise, job went pretty well today.
Another thing we need to work on is taking our time with using the surface cleaner.
Yep.
If you do it right the first time and go over it a little bit slower passes, it's gonna make it a whole lot cleaner the first time. Because if you go over it, at least with ours is a 14-inch, and it's kind of not the best. So if you go over it kind of fast, it'll leave black streaks on the ground, so it doesn't clean it all the way. But if you just go over it slow the first time, It takes a lot less time than having to go over it 2 or 3 times like we had to today.
Also, we think it was a little. I think the pressure washer was a little overpowered for the Surface Max surface cleaner, just because that's only rated for 3,400 psi, I think it is, and our system is a 3,500 psi. So I don't think it was doing as good as it could have done, and that's why I think that we do need to upgrade to a 4 gallon per minute system so we get a little bit better results, as well as probably a 20 to 24 inch surface cleaner is probably the next level.
Yep.
So far I'm about $1,000 in. I bought the pressure washer. That was $500. It's a Simpson 3,500 psi, 2.5 gallon per minute. That came with the rod and everything, 5 different attachments, which we already lost one actually. Here's the green one, luckily. But bought that gas can, 100-foot high pressure hose, pump sprayer. What else did I buy? I bought a Turbo Max little rod for soft washing. It just hooks on the end of the hose. I also bought chemicals. Yep, sodium hydrochloride, which is 10%. I think that's pretty much. Oh, and then I bought 1,000 door hangers, flyers to put on doors for going door to door, as well as 500 business cards. And they say 20% off your first service, so hopefully that'll get some bites. Hopefully it'll be good for business. So
you use a total of full $1,000 invested into it.
Something like that, yeah.
Later on, we're obviously going to get business bank account and stuff along those lines, but we're just trying to start it up as of right now. As of right now, the only money that I've invested into it is about $500 on the Meta glasses, just so we can, do a little bit better content for the YouTube channel and everything like that. So I need to, invest a little bit more money for us into the business, I would say, because I'm only about 50%. But so far, we're at a negative of about $1,500.
Yep, so we did not get paid today. Like we said, it's for our parents' house. Super dirty, by the way. We'll probably never ever see a driveway as dirty as that. I mean, the one of the other things that kept messing with us is every time you would try to rinse off all the dirt, it'd get stuck in one of the corners because it wasn't downhill. So we actually had to take a shovel and dig out some of the driveway to make it kind of at an angle to be able to flush the water off of the actual slab.
Right.
Which was a pain in the ass. But we got several passes.
But yeah, we're at a total of negative $1,500 right now. Obviously, me and him work at a car dealership right now, so we're not able to go out every day like I would like to and go door to door and try to get jobs and everything like that. Yep. But we're off Thursdays and Sundays, so we're going to try to, once we get the door hangers out, we can go later on into a subdivision and try to get some bites that way. I would say we should leave about half of them on door hangers just to start off with, because we don't want to overload the jobs and waste business cards, because we have it booked out. We could probably do on a Thursday, if we wake up early at 8 o'clock and we go out and go ahead and do those jobs, we could probably knock out 4 in a day. If we're lucky. So we could probably get 8 jobs a week, which if we're charging a minimum of $300 would be 3, 6, 9, 12, about $2,400 every week split between the two of us. So hopefully by next week we can hopefully get a little bit of income coming in, because we're going to go door knocking because we don't have the flyers in yet. Yep. But that's a full update. We're going to keep you guys updated through the process of us trying to, start up this business and everything, and just show you guys what it kind of takes to get something off the ground like this. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, or have any comments, any tips or tricks to leave below in the comments, please let us know. Appreciate you guys for watching the video, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.
Peace out.